Hi guys, welcome to another video about updates in 87. If you guys have not been on Twitter, on Reddit, anything else like that, guys, you may have missed the news, or not official news, but I think it may be made official pretty soon, is that there is a new league coming to FIFA 19 Ultimate Team. It's been rumoured for a very, very long time that it's going to be coming into the game. It never has come into the game, but some screenshots, not of in-game, but of actual a press conference, I think it was a PlayStation press conference, did confirm the rumours, which is the Chinese Super League, or the CSL, is coming to FIFA 19 Ultimate Team. Now in today's video we're going to take a look at what may change in-game, what may change in Ultimate Team, Career Mode, and stuff like that. A lot of people are excited for Career Mode. Ultimate Team, a lot of people are seeing the negatives rather than the positives of it, which is so we're going to be taking a look at today, and also some other information. So if you guys do want an MSP, PSN codes, or cheat game codes, go and check out g2a.com, their links down below. If we try and hit over 3,000 likes, that'd be brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. And also let me know, because there's only one league that we're confirming today. There could be plenty more coming down the line, but EA have secured two things which we've been asking for the past couple of years. One of them was a Champions League or UEFA license, as well as the Europa League, which we know about as well, and now the Chinese Super League. Is EA missing anything else? They are going to be losing one league, I do believe, up until now, to Pro Evolution Soccer, which I'll also be covered in this video, but hopefully you guys just sit back, chill, relax, and give me your thoughts and opinions on it. Don't look at the negatives, guys, look at the positives, because I think EA's acquirement of this is a real positive, and one which you're definitely looking forward to at the start of FIFA 19, and maybe towards the back end as well, depending on what they do with the league itself. So what happened first of all, guys, was a few weeks back, I think it was maybe 2-3 weeks ago, a few people were tweeting me, including Pro and Bear, who tweets me quite a lot. Shout out to you, dude. He's tweeted me, showing me some images of head scans. It didn't look like it was a head scan. You guys are seeing it in the background now. It was one of Hulk, and there was one of two other Chinese League players, where it said in the quote that EA had attended the clubs to do some scans. Now, if you guys have seen the previous head scans and other stuff like that, star heads, EA have done a very different setup to what you're seeing on the screen now. They don't look very similar. They may be doing it a different route. They might be doing it very similar how to do it with FIFA Online or whatnot, but it didn't look like the right setup, which is why it didn't really alert many people to it as a rumour. It didn't really look that legit, but it started up a little bit of hype, guys. Hulk coming back into FIFA. Now, we've had him in FIFA 18 anyway. A lot of the Chinese League players returned into FIFA 18, not via the normal game mode, but via the World Cup game mode. We were able to play with them, the likes of Hulk, Guari might have been in there as well, and I can't remember who else was there. There was quite a few, though, a lot of nice players, and it got me thinking about what could happen if the league was to come. Now, this is where it did get confirmed. Not properly, but sort of. So yesterday morning, there was a press conference yesterday morning UK time, there was a press conference, I think the day before, in China or somewhere in Asia, I'm not 100% sure where it was, where they were doing a PlayStation conference and talking about FIFA 19. The images you're seeing on the screen, guys, are what were from the press conference. There was a few videos as well, which did make it onto YouTube, but I've not found them, and the ones I did find have been blocked by EA Sports on copyright grounds, so I presume it's showing off something which shouldn't have been there. But in terms of images and stuff, this is like all over the shop anyway. We've seen it all over Google, all over Reddit, so I thought I would cover it in a video just to create that little bit of excitement for you guys with FIFA 19 not being far away now. So on the screen it shows a logo, a FIFA 19 blue screen, these Chinese or Asian guys in front of it doing a presentation for PlayStation. On the screen there was some Chinese symbols. I don't know what they say. I'd be very surprised if unless you're Chinese and watching this video, you guys probably won't know what it says anyway. But it's got the FIFA 19 logo, it's got the CSL logo, which is the Chinese Super League logo, and then it's got all the logos of all the teams which are in the Chinese Super League. So they are announcing, and it was shown all over the shop, it were announcing the Chinese Super League into the game, and it looks absolutely brilliant as well. I'm happy with it. Apology on the quality of images, guys. I've literally taken them off Twitter and the best I could, so you guys are seeing that. And there was also one more screen which I'm not shown today, which is of a content creator who I've attended EA Play with and a few Electronic Arts events where he has been, and he's a FIFA YouTuber by trade, and there was another image of him, and I think it was advertising something, but I don't know what exactly it was. This is looking very different to FIFA Online advertisements, which we know the CSL is in FIFA Online already. This looks like actual FIFA 19, the console version, which is coming September, the end. And that's basically confirming that the Chinese Super League is coming. There was some images floating around on Twitter of a graphics designer or someone who's maybe edited some in-game files on PC or something of how it would look in-game. This is obviously FIFA 18 images. It looks pretty sweet. Shanghai SIPG. I'm not watching them out now. I know I'm not. The Chinese Super League's actually on now on Saturday afternoon. I'm watching Edda's team, and they're drawing 1-1 at the moment. With the next screen we've got, and that's just a lineup. You're seeing Hulk, Oscar in there, so 2 returning players, which you guys will probably be happy to see. Even if it's not, guys, even if it's not for like you guys playing a Chinese Super League team, there is a lot of players out of that league which can be absolutely amazing. Cheap, low-rated golds. It's a heavily Brazilian-dominated league as well in terms of imports. You guys know the likes of Hulk, Oscar, Paulinho's back out there now as well. Freddy Guarin of Colombia. Who else is out there Brazilian-wise? I don't know. We're going to go going over that list in a little bit anyway of the like imports they've got to the league as well. The next screen you're seeing is a matchup screen. Pato, that's the guy. Pato. We get to use Pato yet again, one of my favourite players from FIFA 12. He'll be back as well if he's still in the league at the point. The next image is how career mode would look. So if you guys don't like playing with the main leagues like the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, you can now move to a fully licensed career mode league with the Chinese Super League. You'll be able to bring in players and hopefully dominate within that league as well. Don't know if it would obviously make the career mode guys happy, but I think the more leagues the merrier, and especially with the Champions League and stuff, it could be a really, really exciting year for not only us watching the content of career mode YouTubers, but also playing career mode ourselves, and something I'm definitely looking forward to. And that's basically the FIFA 18 images doctored by someone to show how it would look in game. So I don't know who made them, but they did appear, and that's why I've shown them in today's video. But a nice insight into that. So before, and we'll stay on the screen now, guys. So before we move on to what league has been removed, you guys may not have seen it, we'll talk about what players are actually in the game or would come with the Chinese Super League. So I've gone on to the Chinese Super League, or transfer market, which is a top market values in the Chinese Super League. These are the most expensive players in the league itself. So if we go to page 1, we have got in at number 1, it's pretty obvious who it's going to be, guys. Paulinho. As soon as the World Cup finished, he returned back to the Chinese Super League. He's there. We've got Oscar, we've got Talisca, we've got Bakumbu as well. You guys may know the La Liga striker who tore it up. He's there. We've got Carrasco as well, the Belgian winger coming from La Liga. Hulk, Axel Witsel. I've met both of them, Hulk and Axel Witsel. Nice guys. Alex Teixeira, Liverpool fans may know about him. We'll close sign him and he went there. We've got Anthony Modeste, Ricardo Goulart, who I've never heard of. Renato Augusto, I think he's in the returning with the World Cup game mode as well. Igalo, so a Nigerian player. Eran Zavava, I don't know who that is, an Israeli player. Roger Guedes, Jonathan Vieira, Nico Gaitan, Alexandra Pato, Edda, who I'm currently watching now, and I think I'm actually watching him with another player, aren't I? Yeah, Alex Teixeira. Teixeira set up Edda for the goal to make it 1-1. It's still 1-1 as I'm watching. We've got Giovanni Moreno, another Colombian. We've got Alan, Gil. Who else is there? Levetzi, John Obi Mikel, so Tuboy will be happy with that. Him and Igalo will be back. On the next page, we've got Graziano Pella, the ex-Southampton striker, Italian as well. Freddy Guarin, he was a sick player back in the old FIFAs. Elkerson, Diego Tardelli, Boyakia, I don't know who that is. Soriano, Basagog, don't know who that is. Romero, Mario Suarez is out there now as well. Javier Mascherano, you guys know, left Barcelona. He went to the Chinese Super League, so he wouldn't be leaving FIFA. Fernandinho, Brazilian right winger. I don't know who that is. And I think that's mainly it. For Hernandez as well. He used to be a brutal player back for when he played for Inter Milan on FIFA. Augusto Fernandez as well, the Argentinian. He's there. Seba, Brazilian left wing. Anyone else? Demba Ba. Dude, they've got some Angelic as well. They've got some nice players which could be returning back for cheap starter squads in Ultimate Team for FIFA 19. We've got Retentino as well. Don't know who that is. Ricardo Vazte, one of my favourite silvers back on the old FIFAs. FIFA 12, I think it was, or maybe even 13. And that's really all I'm seeing in terms of like big names. And it does go to the Chinese players itself. But the list of foreign imports I've pulled up from Wikipedia, there is some nice players out there currently as well, and I'll pull out some main ones that I've seen which I've not mentioned. Javinho is currently out there. Bolly as well, that's 2 Ivory Coast players. There's a Gambian player there. Not really seeing anyone standout players, Nigerians, Igalo and Mikel, who we've already mentioned, Demba Ba, Papi Cisse, and also Makete Diop. He's out there. Now we're into Australian players. There's none out there currently. We've got Base of Hong Kong. Then there's not really anyone there either. Then we want to out UEFA players. Carrasco and Witsel, 2 Belgian players, which would be nice. So a strong link there. Jelevic, Vibe, the Danish player, he's there. Modeste, who we talked about. Bastions, I don't know who that is, a German player. Graziano Pella. Gabriel Pelletta's out there as well, and Eder, so that's 3 Italians. Who else? Anyone else stand out? Vazte we mentioned already, and I think that's mainly it. Tosic is out there also. Who else have we got? Jonathan Vieira, Mario Suarez, and Soriano. So a nice trio of Spanish players. And the main bunch of players, guys, was the South Americans. We got Gaetan, Fernandez, Mascherano, and Lavezzi of Argentina. The Brazilian list is absolutely huge as well. A lot of players still currently out there. So that's one which we're definitely going to have to be keeping an eye out for, like Brazilian silver teams or even like stacked gold teams as well. Hernandez is spot on. We've got a lot of Colombians out there in Riascos, Moreno, and Guarine. We've got Oscar Romero of Paraguay out there as well. And that's basically a list of the imports. So a lot of good starters for Ultimate Team. If you guys are looking for cheap alternatives, it's a weak league in terms of like not the Premier League, not the main league, so you can link strong. And it'd be interesting to see what players people do pull out of this league if it's in Ultimate Team. I can't see it not being included in Ultimate Team because it's one that everyone has asked for a very, very long time, including myself. But that was the main list, guys. And hopefully you let me know your thoughts and comments about this in the comment section below. And the final 2 images, guys, I'm going to throw it in next. I'm not going to be doing a video around this. Is potentially us losing some more leagues. Now we know we've lost some leagues in the past. PES have been announcing leagues left, right, and centre. 7 leagues, in fact, they've announced that they've got tied up for PES 2019, which is awesome for them as well. Even though a lot of people are like backlashing on that, saying that they don't really care about PES. It's PES. They don't care about leagues and licensing because they can all edit it themselves, especially if you're a PlayStation user. And you guys will have seen that on the channel that I've got my custom kits on there, so you can edit it all out anyway. But the interesting one was the other day, 26th of July, so 2 days ago, Pro Evolution Soccer announced that also means PES 2019 is the only place the players any team from the Russian league. So it looks like EA have lost the licensing to the Russian league, or just give it up. It's I don't know. Would you guys take it? Would you guys take the swap for the Chinese Super League and losing the Russian league? I don't know of any people using players from the Russian league. There is some brilliantly individual players, but I'd be happy with the Chinese league over the Russian league. That's my personal preference. I don't know if you guys would agree with it or not. Graziano Pella's playing as well. Pella, Eder, and Texera, some nice players on show in this Chinese Super League match. So guys, that's basically it. Alerting you to the prospect of what could be coming in the next couple of weeks if they do announce it, or holding it off a little bit. But it's been all around the community anyway, hence why I'm doing a video on it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, rate, and share with your friends. Let me know your thoughts and comments for career mode users, normal users, and especially Ultimate Team users, because we are primarily Ultimate Team based on this channel, and I'm looking forward to it. Cheap players, off league, it could be nice to start building hybrids from there, and potentially a lot of infos throughout the year as well. Guys, leave a like, rate, subscribe now. Until next time, bye bye.